What's going on, everyone?
What's up?
Welcome to
What's
the
going on,
captain's
everyone?
meeting. We got the captain right here in the middle.
That's right.
Who's that? Me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy. So this is I'm ready for this weekend. How about you guys?
I mean, the weather's looking good. It's not cold like it is here right now.
Yeah, and the wind looks like it's going to be decent. Yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
Mr. Phillips? Thomas?
it's
What's
looking
going
like it's
on?
actually supposed to be really good weather, and we'll see what happens.
Coach Fishy? Frizzy? I like it. Snurley, what's going on? What's happening, Gibbons?
Yeah, Scott says hurry up. He's sleepy right now, old and sleepy.
It's past his bedtime. Yeah. We will. We'll make this pretty quick. We'll let everybody get on here real quick. We've got 17 on here. What's up, Harrelson, Jonathan, Robert, Raynell, and Marvin? Man, we got a good crew going on here tonight. Mr. Leach. Cool. Thank you, Snurley. Speaking of, Snurley says he's got money for me. Yeah, I'm gonna have some shirts and some hooded, uh, what do you call them, sun shirts and some regular sun shirts at the event if anybody wants any. So we'll have some really good prices on them. So I got regular t-shirts. You what, Sean?
Yeah, she might get mad at me. I'm gonna buy you out.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
I'll stay quiet for now.
Oh, now we can hear you. You were just like you sounded like you had a mouthful of gravel.
My bad. I'll let you keep on going.
Oh, you're good.
I'll talk later.
You're good.
So I think we've got 23 people signed up so far. I just checked, and so I'm thinking that we'll have a couple people sign up. We should be around 30.
Harrelson says you're on that Team AB plan.
Daryl's always hating.
I think there's something messed up with your mic on your computer.
I'll hop out and hop back in.
All right. All right. Well, let's just kind of get going on this a little bit while Sean does this thing. Yeah, Oakley. Yeah, look forward to having you out there tonight. So we'll go ahead and let's just go over the little safety stuff first. Sean is on. Where's he at? There he is. Here he comes. He's coming back in. Yeah, Sean, you got gravel going on again.
Daryl might be right. The Army might not have paid their bill.
Well, they aren't getting paid right now anyway. What's up, Evan?
Right?
All right, let's just go over. Let's start off with our safety for our event. So one of the things that we've started this year, which most of you already know of, is that we're doing check-in and check-out on the water. So whenever you get to the ramp, you get ready to launch, go ahead and check in on the water. And then I would recommend setting an alarm for maybe 3 o'clock so that you can check out whenever you get to the boat ramp. You don't have to necessarily have your kayak out of the water to check off, but you can be right there, right close to the ramp to check out. So that will be good. So be sure to do that. If not, it may cost you a little bit. So we want to make sure that we have our flags flown above our seats so that everybody can see it. Hopefully it's not going to be too awful busy out there with boats and stuff, but you never know. So we want to make sure everybody's visible. We're going to be launching before daylight, so we want to make sure we have a 360 light on your stern. If you're running a motor, we want to make sure we have our navigation lights on up front, your red and your green. They must be ran whenever there's low light conditions. So be sure to do that, have those on there. If for whatever reason, if they're not working, you cannot leave the boat ramp area until they are working, okay? Unfortunately, I've had to do that myself. Had to wait at the boat ramp because some things didn't work. Um, Whistle, make sure you have a whistle on you as well, some kind of audible device to be able to uh, let people know that you're around if you need to, because if you get stopped, FWC will ask you for it, and if you don't have it, you will get a ticket or get a warning or something. So just ask Clutter; he'll be able to tell you. So going, and then the other main thing with safety, above all, the most important one is wear your PFD. Right, we want to make sure we have our PFD on at all times. If you do need to, it's going to be a little bit chilly that morning, so you may have some extra clothing on. If you need to remove that, um, always make sure that if you got a jacket on, whatever, your PFD has to be over whatever clothing you have. It has to be on the outside. If you need to take off any clothing, be sure to stop what you're doing. All lines need to be in the boat, inside, no moving, stop period, remove your life vest, take off the clothing, and put your life vest back on, right back on. Okay. We want to make sure everybody's safe. It's not supposed to be windy, but if it is really windy, what I highly recommend there is go to the bank, push up to the bank, get you a secure location, and, remove whatever you need to remove, and put your PFD back on. All right. So we've got quite a few on here now, 23 so far. Be sure to put your comments, your name in the comments that you've watched this, so that we know that you've watched. If this is your first event, first time fishing with us, we'll need to make sure that we have the waiver signed. So if you could sign those and shoot them back over to the Florida Bass Trail at yahoo.com, that will be great. If you need to have your board checked, we have a spot on the website. Bailey made a post out there. So upload a copy of your catch board so we can make sure that everything is good. We got to make sure that there's a contrasting mark that's on the fence or the gate at the front, so that we can tell whether the mouths are closed. If you've got a Yak Attack board that has the mirror, or the Bubba board that has the mirror, you do not need a sticker or contrasting mark on the end of your board. But the catch board, if you've already got an engraved there, that's fine. But if you don't, be sure to put a sticker or some kind of mark on there, or your fish will be DQ'd. Okay. Let's go over launch times. This is going to be a 5-fish limit. Launch time is at 6 a.m. We did change this since the time has, the time changed a little bit. We changed our launch time to 6 a.m. We do have staging areas. So if you want to put in the water before 6 a.m., you can do that, and go out to the staging area, but you cannot leave the staging area before 6 a.m. Okay? Lines in are at 7 a.m. Lines out are at 3 p.m. Last photo submission is at 3:30, and check-in at Marjorie Keenan Rollins Historic Boat Ramp Park, whatever you want to call it, there at Cross Creek, will be at 4 p.m. All right. Your IDs will be released on Friday at 7 p.m. And what else? I know Sean's going to go over the staging areas, maybe, hopefully. How you sound?
Yeah.
Oh, you sound good.
Yeah, it should be good. I used my other phone to create a Wi-Fi hotspot, and apparently it's the same cellular plan as mine, and it works better now. But I was just going to caveat on some things. So, like Todd brought up checking off the water. So yes, Snarly, Huggy Bear, or also known as Huggy Berry Boat Ramp, is still down. So that's annotated on the overlay. But check out, like, your kayak should be running up on surface of the land, and you should be stepping off of your kayak no later than 3:30 and checked out. So get there a little bit earlier, kayak. at 3:30, checked out, kayaks on dry land, your feet are on grass, sand, pavement, whatever it may be. Just be back on time. Obviously, a lot of us are going to be launching out of Marjorie Keenan. So, personally, if I see you coming up the canal and you're in, you're in. It's just large majority of the population is going to be there. But check out on time, be off the water, foot on live ground, and we'll be good to go. I know we got a couple new guys. They're not new, but we had Dwayne and Yak sign up. I don't know if we have any other new guys joining for the second event, but if you haven't filled out the waivers or you need any assistance, Yak, Dwayne. I text Dwayne already. If you need any help filling those out, you should be able to fill them out digitally and sign digitally right there on the platform. If you need any help, just give me a call. And my phone number's it's out there on the page. Just if you're not a member of the Florida Kayak Bass Trail official page, just go ahead and request to join. We'll accept it immediately, and you can just search Sean Spears or Chris Bailey's phone number, and we'll coach you through on what you need to do to get those waivers signed. What else was I going to cover? Oh, staging areas. Bailey's, again, on the Florida Kayak Bass Trail official page is the overlay for Orange Lake Lochlossa event. It's a Google Map overlay of all the boundaries. Really, Lochlossa is cut and dry. There's 2 ramps up there. No real boundary markers on there. You can go from one lake to the other if you want and come down through Cross Creek into Orange Lake or into Lochlossa, whichever direction you're coming from. On an Orange Lake specifically, I'm not going to try and guess, but there's 2 roads. One up at the far, generally north side and south side. There's some roads up there. You can't go beyond those. It's marked on the overlay. I'll repin it to the top if it's not pinned to the official page. And the overlays, Mr. Chris Bailey posted the loiter areas after you launch, the little holding areas, very specifically. All the ramps except Marjorie King and Rollins is like right there in the vicinity of the ramp, the loiter area. Marjorie King and Rollins, you leave the boat ramp, you hang a left, and it's going to bend around to the right. And the loiter area, once you get out to the open lake, you'll see it opens up to the left. That's the loiter area right there. And if you're confused, I don't know if Todd can pull them up. If not, just go to the official page. Chris Bailey made a post and drew a circle around there. I'll be the last one to leave the boat ramp, and I'm gonna leave there by 5:55. So if you launch after 5:55, yeah, you're pretty safe to just leave and go ahead. It's going to take you a little bit of time. Be careful. It's shallow. Orange Lake is down. I'm assuming Lochlossa is probably down a little bit low, so your motor is probably going to drag if you put it too low into the water. But Todd will be out there in the loiter area. We'll have Jeff. Todd and Jeff are going to be somewhere at one ramp. I'll be at another ramp. 2 are probably the most populated ramps out there that are going to be used. Myself or Todd or Jeff will be there to guide you in any direction. If you don't have my phone number, just reach out to me, Sean Spears, on Facebook, or if you don't find my phone number on there, just shoot me a message on Messenger. I'll send you my phone number. I'm just not going to blast it on live because this other page is like full public, and I'll be getting spam calls. I'll answer all your questions about boundaries, launches, loiter areas, if anybody's confused about that. Todd covered safety.
Hey,
go ahead.
I can pull up the spots if you want me to real quick.
No, it's not a big deal. It's a big deal.
I mean, I've got them up, so all I got to do is share.
Yeah, go ahead and share them, Todd.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's up now.
All right.
It's hard for me to see on my phone. Which ramp is this? This is on Lochlossa, correct?
Yeah, this is Lochlossa State Park.
All right. Next one, Todd.
All right. Let me move something real quick. Okay. All right. Next one is boom. And this one is
the
Lochlossa Resort.
Yes, it's just to the southeast of Lochlossa State Park. Right there, the loiter is right there at the ramp.
Yeah.
If you can go to Marjorie Keenan Rollins ramp, Todd, that's going to be
This is the Sportsman's Cove. This is a pay ramp right there, the Sportsman's Cove, yes.
Yeah, so I'll tell you right now, too, if you're going out on Sportsman Cove, just be prepared for hydrilla, because McIntosh Bay last time I was there was topped out.
Yeah,
That was last
go
year.
ahead.
That was last year when I was there. It was
All right.
rough, but it was, you know.
We went by it 2-3 weeks ago. We cruised by it, and it was, you could tell. I mean, it was totally topped out.
Yeah, the water's low, the grass is pretty high. Sportsman Cove is going to cause you some problems if you don't like to paddle and you have a heavy kayak. But if you don't mind paddling to get out to some main water, Sportsman Cove is achievable. Right here, Todd has displayed Marjorie Keenan Rollins. This is the only one that's semi-confusing. All other ramps, the low area is right in the vicinity of the ramp. If you notice, it's just to the south of that canal, going generally from the northeast to the southwest. The load area is right there on the left. And I will place myself out there. Just go out there to the end of that canal and loiter right there. Just don't move too far away from that load area, and you'll be fine. I'll be out there approximately 5:55. Make sure everybody's good to go.
The other thing too, real quick, with coming out of that canal, normally you can come out and go left or right, but obviously the staging area you have to go left, and honestly you have to go left no matter what, because the water level's so low you can't get out if you go right.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be grass there, so be prepared. Just be prepared to power pole down or spot lock into position. It's gonna be choked out a little bit, but like I said, don't be afraid to reach out. My phone number's out there public. You can reach out to me messenger, and I'll guide you guys and gals in the right direction. Todd covered safety, flags, life jackets worn at all times. I don't know if you covered this or not. If you got to downgrade, you got to stop fishing. If you're wearing clothing, you need to downgrade as it warms up. So just be aware of that. We allow 2 motors, only 1 motor to be ran at one time. I know this was addressed in the first event prior to the season starting. Some of us have stern mount motors. Some of us lift them. Some of us don't. You can leave your stern mount motor in the water, but you can't run it the same time you're running your bow mount. Is the only thing. We're not going to make you pull your stern mount out. It's probably a wise choice at this lake. I know personally from experience, I like to keep mine down because I have a bona fide and it sways real bad if that motor / rudder's not in the water, but you don't have to lift it up as long as you're not running both motors at once. I think that really covers it all. Do we have any questions out there that we need to clarify? I think Todd did a good job covering all the safety aspects. We covered the boundaries, launches. Overlays are public on the official page. Let's see.
I think Todd said it, but just to reiterate, right? So we're going to allow a 6:00 launch for the rest of the year. We're not allowing lines in any earlier, right? So it's just an hour early launch. You still can't put lines in till 7 a.m.
Correct.
Yeah.
And looking forward, I mean, I think there should be any change the rest of the year. Maybe we'll adjust something for Tenor Rock, but that's a future discussion. We'll talk that separate because Tenor Rock has its own unique hours. But other than that, the times will remain the same the rest of the year.
Yep.
Do we have any questions out there? I would not recommend turning right at the near launch. Oh yeah, agreed, Barbara. And
there was a chain across the ramp this morning at Sportsman's.
Yeah, for boards post. I know Barbara asked a question earlier. Once you post it for an event, unless you change a board or change your contrasting mark on the end of your board, you don't have to resubmit it for every single event. Just we do that as a courtesy to the anglers because we've DQ'd some angler submissions due to that. It's a fairly dumb mistake that some of us have made. And we're just trying to prevent that so we don't have to DQ anybody.
Yep.
But for sure, I'm stoked. I love Orange Lake. She hasn't treated me well the last couple times I've been out there, but it's going to be a blast.
So the one thing that I will say with Orange, that everybody just needs to be cognizant of, and maybe it won't be a huge deal because right now we've got 30 people signed up, but there is typically a Saturday tournament that launches out of Marjorie Kinnan just about every Saturday. So when you get there, be prepared for boats, get there early. stay out of people's way. You can launch and beach your kayak on both sides of that canal that go all the way down. But just, we don't want to have any issues at the boat ramp. So
be
be
courteous.
prepared, and be prepared for, a lot of pressure on the lake. So just be cognizant of that, 50 feet from another kayaker, and ask if they're cool if you're there. And if they tell you no, then move down a little bit, and just be respectful for each other. This is just one of those lakes, especially with the limited launches right now, where we're going to be on top of each other, especially as people are making their way back to the ramp at the end of the day. So just be respectful, be cognizant of where people are at. And if you're getting close, just talk to each other and make sure everybody's good. Because if somebody comes up and, tells us that you were close and has a picture, the rules are the rules. So, if you're not asking and getting permission, you're going to be disqualified.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the biggest key is to communicate with the other angler. We had the issue. Me and myself, Jeff, Daryl, we played bumper kayaks all day last month on a lake, and we probably asked each other 15 times, be like, "Hey, do you mind if I go left, right, around you, behind you?" And we probably passed each other 5 or 6 times in one day because we were on a tiny lake. Just communicate. Most of the time, simple question that 99% of the time everybody's been like, "Yeah, go ahead, fish on through." So just communicate. That's all you got to do, and we should have no issues. Orange Lake is actually pretty big, so all depends on how far you want to run. Lochlossa might be a little bit tighter, but
the lake's big. I just know last year, like kind of coming out when everybody was getting set up and then coming back in. I mean, I want to say, there were 4 or 5 of us that were fishing probably 2 sets of pads. It's just kind of the way it was.
Yeah, fair enough. Just follow Jeff wherever he goes. He knows where the fish are at.
So the board submission is on our Florida Kayak Bass Trail official page. There's a post out there that Bailey put out there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he pinned it. So be sure to post to that if you haven't done it yet. Hey, I'm going to step out for a second, let you guys go. I've got something I need to show everybody real quick. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right, Todd. Yeah, don't listen to Yak. My phone number is not 8675309. I would assume that this group would generally understand that joke, but the people I work with definitely don't. But yeah, looking forward to. Drop your questions in there. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there. I'm driving down from North Carolina again, as per usual. The last 12 months, every trip's from North Carolina, so it's a shorter drive this month. It's like 6.5 hours, 7 hours instead of 9.
All right. So we will have a post out there for Little Debbie. We're going to do the Little Debbie Award again. And just to clarify a little bit on Little Debbie, we have a special award for Little Debbie this time for this event that you'll be able to use during December. But we want to make sure that everybody's treating it fair. So we do want to make sure that the fish you're doing it just like you do a normal bass catch that you're going to submit to the tournament page. Mouth is closed, straightforward, no angles. We want to make sure the fish is on the board straight. Okay. You can pinch the tail if you want to, but make sure that the mouth is closed. If the mouth is open, it's going to be the opposite. You will get points, inches added to your fish. Okay. So we want to make sure everything is good. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the prize is going to be for the Little Debbie this time. It's going to be a Big Debbie blow up for your yard.
Hey, the funny thing is I have the Little Debbie cookies to go with that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we'll pair it up nicely.
Yeah. So that's going to be our award for the Little Debbie this time. So I think that's pretty cool. I've never seen one of these until the other day, but yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome.
That is awesome.
So anyway, had to show that. We will definitely we'll have our we'll have our checks. We'll have some door prizes and stuff to give away at the event. So please come check in if you can.
Hey Todd, not to interrupt. Do you have any identifiers left for?
I do.
Okay, yeah. Todd has a few. I don't know how many PVC identifiers he has left. So if any of you guys don't have one, he'll have some. I think I'm officially out after about 2 years. I finally ran out of them last month.
Yeah,
But Todd will have them. Not sure if Jeff has any.
I don't have any of the PVC ones, but I usually bring some blank printed ones and the little plastic card carriers you can put in.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight that. Make sure you're using the FKBT, either PVC any year, if it was from the first year, the second year, all those identifiers are good. And you can also go to our page in the files and you can print the identifiers there. And Jeff said he'll have a few extras if you guys need any. That's going to look good on Frizzy's yard for sure. Frizzy's gunning for that thing.
One other thing I wanted to highlight on here, we actually have another sponsor that's come on board with us this last week or so, which is Naqua. Naqua has jumped on board with us. They're going to be sponsoring our AOI and champion with some prizes as well this year. And they're also donating some prizes for our first place winner of each event. So Sean, you will be getting one. It's a power bank with the cords and stuff on it.
Awesome.
And I think it also has a case that goes around it, and so they're pretty cool.
I'm using it to charge my iPad right now while I'm online. These things are pretty cool.
Yeah, they're really nice. So every winner of each event will be getting one of those. Again, each winner will be getting a pair of cross kicks as well. We will be giving away another lose reel again at this event. We'll be giving away lose reels at each event. So our sponsors have jumped up there and give us some pretty good prizes again this year to be able to give away and supporting us well. So I know we've got some discount codes and stuff. Also, Hobie Eyewear has done a great job to come back again this year, giving away a pair of Hobie eye glasses. And if you don't have any and you want to get a pair, I'll tell you what, they're really good glasses for the price. If you go on our Facebook page, the official Facebook page, we have a link on there with a QR code that you can use, and it will go right to it, and it will give you a 20% discount off of your glasses. So, go ahead and do that. Use that. That supports our club. Support those that support our club. And again, Big Bass will be winning a pair, but don't wait on that. Go ahead and get you a pair. You'll really like them, especially if you're like me and knock them off your head into the water. I've lost so many pair of glasses in these floats, so can't beat them.
Nice. All right, I'm trying to figure out what David's trying to say. Break out the Little Debbie. Is that Little Debbie lures?
Little Debbie lures.
Nah, I'll bring him some of my 6 cents crappie minnows and underspins, and he'll smash them out there. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, just drop them in there. And
yeah, I think I saw on Facebook that Josh caught a nice little Debbie that was about this big that he was putting out there. He wasted it.
I did catch one. I was throwing a 5-inch fluke up here last weekend, and I caught a bass that was the same length as my fluke. Don't know how it got the hook in its mouth. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, it was Little Debbie for sure. I haven't caught that small of a fish in a minute.
I know. It's been a while. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up our captain's meeting. If anybody has any questions, be sure to drop them down here. We'll stay on for a little bit longer if you want to. If not, we'll see y'all Friday. Tight lines to you. Hope you do well. Be safe travel on your travels. But yeah, looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to having some decent weather at an event. It's not 50-mile-an-hour winds out there.
I mean, it was great where myself and Jeff were at last tournament. I'm thinking about doing the same thing. I mean, he told me where he's going to be. I just might follow him around.
There you go. Might be good luck there.
I just need him and Evan within eyesight, and I'll be all right.
You're muted, Jeff.
I was just planning on following, Sean around the whole day, so it'd be fine.
You're going to need some battery power to follow me.
I got 2 motors. I'm good.
I have a 100 amp hour 36 volt. That thing, I don't know. It's on the fritz right now. I almost
maybe you'll have enough to get around.
So what are you running then? Are you running the NK300?
I'm running an NK300 and a 36 volt Trilla motor.
Yeah, I won't keep up with you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I got
okay. Maybe I'll just cast at you and hook your kayak and then just follow it around with a braid. Ask Kevin. Ask Evan. I do that to him every time we're out fishing. Cast at him, so I'm pretty sure I could hit you.
Fair enough.
We're all following both of y'all.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
No worries.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Safe travels to Orange Lake or Lochlossa. If you're in vicinity of a boat ramp, you may see me out there Friday night, hanging out with the crew. So.
All right, buddy. Well, be safe on your travels down.
Will do. I'm going to leave tonight at some point. Whenever I leave the office, I'm still at work. So.
Good Lord. Well, y'all be careful. All right, everyone. We go ahead and call this.
Take care, everybody.
We'll see everybody on Saturday. Look forward to it. Safe travels. Again, if you're watching this later, be sure to drop your name in the chat so that we can write you down as acknowledging that you have watched this captain's meeting. So safe travels, tight lines. Have a good one, everyone. Take care.
Later.